Well, look what we have going on here today. Cloudy. And then we have the refrigeration truck here today. Yeah, looks like they got the compressor working. Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. This is Organic Dairyman, and welcome back to my channel today. Today is what? I know it's the 15th. It is Wednesday, June 15th, and I hope you guys are doing great. I'm doing pretty good. It is somewhat of a beautiful, cloudy day. And anyways, what is going on? Well, I guess since my last video, obviously what you saw when I lost my GoPro camera and I was out plowing, and obviously you saw the footage because I found it. So yeah, so today I'm headed over to the faraway field, and we're gonna plant the last little bit of corn. It's like 30 acres that we gotta plant, and then we'll be able to plant corn. This is probably about the latest we've ever planted any corn, but it's going to be for is high moisture corn. When you have dairy cattle, you have a little bit more options that way, a little more flexibility with crops being late like that. So anyways, that's what we're going to do, and then we're going to plant the rest of the field in the soybeans. So yeah, that's what we're up to. And my brother and my nephew are back home just finishing up milking cows, and we also had problems too with our cooling compressor. It went out last night during the night, and so they're replacing that. And I asked the service technician, how much is this going to cost? Is it going to cost an arm and a leg? And he goes, well, it might cost part of a leg. I said, well, I could live with a part of a leg, I guess. It's just crazy anymore how expensive everything is getting. So yeah, so anyways, that's what's going on. They've about got that wrapped up with that compressor, and I got to finish working part of the field, and then we're gonna start planting the last field of corn. I just have to check the front end of this tractor here because there's a little bit of an oil leak. The seal is going out back here, and it's not a bad leak, it's a really slow leak. It has to be checked out anyway, so we've just been trying to check it every day and add oil. But I don't know, I've been noticing that seems like there's been a lot more like fines in there than what there should be. So I don't know, that's gonna have to be taken apart here someday, but I don't know when. But for now we're just gonna keep adding oil if we need to, as needed. But I'd rather just be on the safe side and check it every day and make sure it's nothing to do. then the next step here, you gotta get the corn planter hooked up and get it off the Donahue trailer, get it loaded up with seed corn, and get the last of 2022 corn in. Okay, that's the last of the treatment. I should show you the treatments that we're using. We're using two different products. This one is called Terramax AZ Green. It's supposed to help, I don't know. One is supposed to help, maybe they both do. They kind of do. One is supposed to help with the root system, and the other one is supposed to like a more of a provide microorganisms to help boost the nitrogen, get the plant more nitrogen. And enhance if the roots are better, you're gonna get more nitrogen too. So they both work. But you gotta weigh out. You gotta put what it says, 2 ounces per bag, and then this stuff you spray in. All you gotta do is you gotta shake it up a little bit and get a little. All you need to do is basically, if you get a fly speck of that stuff on there, but the dry stuff kind of uses a static charge. So just kind of stir it in a little bit, and that's how that stuff works. So anyways, I think I got to get something to eat here, and then I'm going to start planting this corn. And this planter seems so little on this 130 acre piece. Oh, we need to get a bigger planter, but not now. Someday when the price of things drop. Well, I stopped at Subway here, back there, and got something to eat. So now I'm gonna head back over to the field and eat it, and then start planting. Well, I guess we're not the only ones still planting yet. My brother, he's gonna go home with the tractor a little bit. He must be gonna check something else out, but he's gonna go back and get the land roller to roll the field with. It's up at my cousin's place. He borrowed it or rented it. So anyway, I think I'm gonna clean these windows quick. They're dirty. Okay, I need to set the planter down a little bit deeper. I already did just a little bit ago, and it still needs to go in deeper yet. The biggest thing is because the soil is so clumpy. I gotta set it down right there and try that. I want to make sure you get this into moisture. And then you see, this is the kind of thing you got to deal with. So I'll try it at a little deeper depth and see what happens. Well, good morning everyone. Welcome to day 2 of this video. And it is another lovely day out today. And I'm just gonna get do some of my calf chores and weigh some stuff out, and then I'm probably gonna head over to the field and try to get finished planting that corn. I don't know what all I got left. I was gonna look on the GPS display to see how many acres I had planted, and I forgot to do that last night. So, but I know, like I say, I'm over about half done. So, anyways, not much going other than that. I know my brother, he's gonna come back over there too, try to dig the other side of the field, and then I'm gonna try to get ready for get ready to start planting soybeans right next to that corn. So that's probably the next thing we're gonna do today, but just don't have a lot. We just gotta stay working over there. This morning, if you're wondering what this tractor is, this is my cousin's tractor. He borrowed our plow about a week ago. About a week, maybe. I don't know if it was quite a week ago. He borrowed that, so he was just brought that back. They painted it here, and so they gotta come back and get it. Well, we gotta put the plow away, but anyways, he's gonna come back and get his tractor. So they just rented it from us because, well, he needed the plow to break up on a hay field. So anyways, I'm gonna get going with this stuff, and hopefully get back over there, get plant corn and get on to soybeans. And I just want to get done with that field because I'm so sick of driving over there. You waste time driving over there, driving back, and I wish we could find some more land that was a little bit closer, that was organic, but there's the way it works, so you got to take what you can get sometimes. Okay, we have just a minor slight change of plan here. I'm gonna take and unhook our plow, and so that way the tractor is unhooked from it, so it's ready to go for my cousin when they come back over. And then when we get done with that, I'm going to we bought the TD210 or Steve. My brother brought it back home last night, so we got to change the oil in the front hub there because there's getting to be some filings in there. And I talked to someone about it, and they think that there could be a bearing possibly going out in there, and that's what those filings are from. They wouldn't be from the planetary gears. So we just need to change the oil so all those filings aren't in there. I know we need to get that front end, but it's not going to be today. Maybe possibly when we get done planting, but we'll see. But anyways, I better get this plow unhooked, and then so it might be a little bit before we go over there, or before I go over there yet to plant corn, but just some things we got to do back home here first. A little old DEF container, the bottom cut off. So it works nice to catch the oil anyways. Good for something. So we'll let that drain for a little while, and I gotta go out and feed the cows, and then we'll probably head over to the field. Oh, well, as you can see, we're not over at the field yet. I keep finding things do the tractor. I'm just trying to let the front end drain out a little bit more to get as much oil out as I can. So I'm cleaning that out. Then I cleaned up the cab filter, replaced the burnt out fuse in there, and blew out the radiator, condenser, and oil cooler. So, yep, I just keep finding things to do. I guess it's got to be done anyway because a dirty filter makes the tractor take more fuel, and fuel is expensive. Whoa, just a bit. Okay, I had to make a quick run to Runnings, and oh, that wind is out of the west. I had to get a pump sprayer because we got to use that to treat something else to treat the soybeans with. And well, I needed some graphite, but it was kind of spendy, and we needed a coil for the Model A because the coil's burning out. So I got to go out to John Deere and get some graphite because it was a little bit on the expensive side here. Let's just put it this way: I could buy more graphite at John Deere for less money. Well, there's some cheap horsepower. Wonder what they want for that. Oh, come on. Turn on. Rip. Boot up. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Oh. Okay, gonna let the GPS get all booted up. And I had a couple of these covers blow off in the wind. So, ooh, got a little bit of seed corn in there for a little bit. Get done planting this section. I guess we gotta go down there just a little ways. And then, I guess we can get ready to switch over to beans. Gotta get the bean meters on after we get done planting corn here. Well, there's my brother over there. He's starting to prepare the other side there. It's about where close to the line where we're gonna start planting soybeans. I'm almost done planting corn here. I have maybe one round left, and then it should be done planting corn. Then I'm gonna prep. I'm gonna get these things switched over to beans, and then well, actually, what I'm probably gonna do before I switch it over to beans is get the land roller hooked up and roll this corn side here so we get those clumps pushed down and stuff like that. So get better soil to seed contact or help with it anyways. Okay, I'm all done planting corn. According to the GPS, said we did like around 33 acres. So anyways, I'm gonna unhook the corn planter, and I need to hook up this tractor. I need to hook that up to the land roller because we want to use the GPS. And I guess I lost the gauge wheel in my last pass. My brother found it at the other end of the field. So we gotta fix that now. But for now, we're gonna unhook this thing. But I wonder what gauge wheel I lost. Jeez. don't see. Why don't I see it? Am I blind? Oh, there it is. Huh. Oh, dang. That one went off. Wonder how that one came off. The bearing must have went out. Well, I guess it happens. Okay, I got it down. So, I'm gonna take off and go here. I think everything is okay. Let's see, I don't know where my... Oh yeah. I gotta do a turnaround here and get lined up straight here somewhere. Okay, we got it figured out. I don't know how well you can see that, but it is pushing the clumps down. Okay, it's about 9:23 in the evening. And so I'm done. I got all done land roll and all this stuff, so I'm gonna hook the land roller back up to the corn planter. So that's ready to go again tomorrow. The seed dealer is gonna be bringing the soybeans right here to the field for us tomorrow. He's gonna put them somewhere over there, somewhere is over here or someplace. So anyways, yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. Hey, good morning everyone. Welcome to day 3 of this video. It's measuring out the soybean meal. We don't need much soybean meal anymore because cows are actually getting enough protein from their feed, so we don't have to feed too much of that anymore, thankfully. Anyways, what do we got going on here today? Well, as I mentioned last night, we're going to go and try to get started planting soybeans here today, so we'll see how that goes. So today's gonna be, I think, a little bit warmer than yesterday. I know it's supposed to get warm here towards the weekend, and I don't know, I don't know, could get up to 100 degrees. So I don't really like the heat. The cows don't like the heat. I know the corn does, but I don't know, I don't really think it likes the heat too much when it's this warm out. But anyways, that's our main goal, is to get some soybeans in the ground today and see how much we could actually get in the ground today. I just want to get done with that faraway field. I'm so sick of driving over there and working over there. I just want to get done. But anyway, that's the deal. Okay. Well, as you can remember yesterday, this gauge wheel fell off. I don't know. The bearing isn't like shot. I don't know why it came off. There's supposed to be like a little notch in here where the bolt, the set screw, whatever you want to call it, supposed to hold it on there, so it must have came loose. But I think it is getting a little bit rusty in there, so I think I'm just gonna replace this thing, take it all off, and we'll have to swing by John Deere, get a new bearing, and then do that. But I probably should sometime. We need to go through all the gauge wheels in that planter. So they're getting wore down, and we need to put new kits. I don't know. Things start talking more money, and money isn't a lot of thing that anybody has these days. Especially the way things are going up. I just don't want to spend more money than we have to, but I guess let's get by. bearing, you know, on a corn planter. It's a 7,000 corn planter. It'd be like the newer bearings for the gauge. Okay, everybody, we just got done here in kibble here again, and we got one of these, and we found out where you gotta get. Yeah, there's a bushing that goes in here, so yeah, we had to have that press it. So we're gonna head back out and start planting. Okay, got all the boxes or the bean meters on. Now I need to go around and grease everything up, and of course fix the gauge wheel thing there. And I gotta readjust the population on here too. So yeah, I just can't express to you how bad I want to get done with this field over here. Just want to get done. And then my brother, he's down there. You can't see him, but he's down there working someplace, and you can see the heat waves across the field, the heat distortions. So anyways, I better stop talking and get busy. There. Now we can fix this. What's that? Oh, those are still pretty good. Okay. I got this gauge wheel on here. But I should show you on these, you know, if you're not familiar with these 7,000 planters, this is how they originally came. This side over here, this gauge wheel, you use the gauge wheel here, obviously, to set the depth. And so you know, like how deep you want to plant. Anyways, you're supposed to also have a little bit of resistance against the disc opener there, and this one has about the right amount. These older, on the original, when they came here, originally what came with the planter was these shims. You take out these shims to pull that closer. Well, you can buy a conversion kit, which we converted over like 2 or 3 of these on here. Anyways, this one here, it's got a bushing in there, and as it wears, you turn that bushing out a little bit more, and then it brings it in more, which is better than the shims. But eventually you simply just got to replace these wheels on here, because then the rubber gets too wore down. But so I got this one about right. That's about, you want it to rub on there a little bit, because you don't want dirt getting in between there, otherwise it will affect your trench. So anyways, I just thought I'd share that with you, in case you didn't know, which most of you probably do, but for all those people that don't know, you know now. Okay, we're finally going on soybeans here, finally. I don't know, it took almost an hour to load it. It took almost an hour to load that thing up, the planter back there. Was spraying on all that different stuff. We got 2 different things we had to spray on. You gotta mix it in, and oh, it's just so tedious. You gotta spray the inoculant on, and there was some other stuff we got to help with the roots. Have a better root system on the soybeans. So yeah. So anyways, I don't know why number 7, it shows it's not planting, but I look back there, you can see the chain turning, and I know I got out once and I saw the seed in the ground, but I know sometimes you put on that extra stuff and it can affect the sensors on there. I might have to take and lift up the box later on and clean the sensor off. The sensor could have went bad too. Sometimes it's a sensor thing. So Anyways, we're gonna plant until we get this thing empty, and then we're probably gonna call it quits for the day. And my brother, he's over there chisel plowing on very north side of the field there, because there's some wet ground that's been drying out a little bit more every day, and we work a little bit more every day and a little bit more. So we still gotta spread some fertilizer over there too. So yeah, 1 load of fertilizer. So if it wasn't so wet, it wouldn't be taking so freaking long to do this field. It was just stupid wet spring. Oh, what's going on here? The beans sprinkled out like that. What is the deal? Box number 4 came on. No, that's fine. Oh. Oh, come on here. Oh. It is so hard to plant into these clumps. Oh yeah. Anyways, I didn't even adjust the depth from the corn, because the depth is just right. Even the corn it's not even going down 2 inches. Just because all these clumps. That's why when we get done, we're gonna roll this. But anyways, I'm just gonna finish planting down the end here, and then we're gonna quit and go back home. Start the day over tomorrow again. That's what we're gonna do. Sure is a beautiful evening though. Okay, everyone. We're all done with everything, chores, and it's time to end this video. But anyways, as far as that field goes over there, the faraway field, I hope we'll get done by Monday over there. If we don't have any breakdowns, we still got to spread 1 more load of fertilizer yet, and then we got to then we got to dig that in and then plant it. But the biggest thing is, I wish in that field we had a bigger planter and a bigger field working tractor. Just on that field, but I don't know, we'll get there. Just slow and steady wins the race. We'll get there a little bit at a time, keep chomping away at the bit, and we'll get there. But then we just got 10 acres here to do, back home 10 acres. That was actually, yeah, the lowest, swampiest field we had. Even more swampier than that field over there. So we'll get done planting. Hopefully, yeah, we should get done next week. Then we gotta get on the first cut hay, and we gotta cultivate some corn, and it just never ends. So I'm tired and I need to get to bed. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I want to apologize if I don't have very many time lapse, if you like those time lapses in there. But my camera, my charge stick doesn't work right now. Something happened to it, and I broke something on there, and I don't know, just haven't got around to getting anything, new stuff ordered for it. But so that's why I don't have any time lapse, because I can't do those long time lapses without that charge stick. But from when I lost my GoPro when I was out plowing. So anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good night. Take care, and please don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe. And check me out on all my social media platforms. They're down in the description. You can see where I'm all at, and I'll catch you in the next video.